June is Pride Month, and that's a time to celebrate the LGBTQ+ community and honor the progress that's being made toward equality, and also to continue conversations about protecting civil rights for everyone. Now, joining us today is Micha Star Liberty, founder and attorney at Liberty Law. Micha's work focuses on protecting consumer rights, workers' rights, and the civil rights through advocacy, investigations, and legal action. Welcome back, Micha.
Thank you so much for having me back. Nice to see you.
Oh, it's always great to see you. Hey, listen, Pride Month is both a celebration and it's also a reminder of the ongoing work toward equality. From your perspective as a civil rights attorney, what does this month represent to you?
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head. Pride Month is a wonderful opportunity to celebrate identity, dignity, and the progress that otherwise ostracized, in some instances, communities have fought so hard to achieve over the years. And it's also a reminder that protecting civil rights requires ongoing awareness and advocacy. We're a whole month to celebrate it in, but we should be doing this every single day when we can, because everyone deserves to feel safe and respected and treated fairly under the law.
Yeah, it just seems like it's such a simple thing. But Micha, many people will hear the term civil rights, but they may not fully understand what it means in everyday life. What kind of situations might involve civil rights protection?
Well, our civil rights protection come into play when people face any sort of unfair or discriminatory or disparate treatment from other groups that are not treated unfairly in that way. So whether it's in the workplace, in housing, in government services, or other areas of public life, understanding those protections helps people recognize when something isn't quite right and gives them the confidence to seek guidance or support.
Yeah. Micha, we also often just say, it's better not to say anything. But if somebody feels like their rights have been violated, what steps should they take?
I think the first and the most important step is gathering information and getting knowledgeable guidance. So someone who's an expert in these areas that can shepherd you through the process of complaining to the government agencies, or maybe filing, a lawsuit, or sending a letter to the entity to say, hey, look, you're violating my rights, knock it off. Early on, documentation and an early evaluation of the claims makes a huge difference in terms of whether you're going to be successful or face challenges. So sometimes people simply need clarity about what their rights are, what options they do have. And that's where a legal assessment can come in and help bring direction and peace of mind for the person reaching out.
Mike, if I can follow up real quickly, when you talk about documentation, are you talking about emails, photos? What are you talking about?
Well, in this day and age, it can really mean anything. Emails, actual documents on paper, text messages, social media communications, wherever there is information and you're gathering the evidence or you're gathering the facts that you're going to need to support your claim, start gathering it up. Put it, in a folder on your computer, or take screenshots on your cell phone. You need to start building the story and figuring out how you're going to explain why you've been discriminated against and how.
Yeah. So as we recognize Pride Month, what message would you share with people who may feel uncertain about speaking up or advocating for themselves?
Yeah, and that's really common, those feelings. Just want to remind folks that they deserve to be heard and treated with respect. Advocacy often begins with just understanding your rights and knowing that support exists. So Pride Month is a great reminder that progress happens when people stand together and continue to push for fairness, accountability, and justice.
And as you said before earlier, it's great to do it in a month. It's designed for that, but we should be aware all the time about our rights, shouldn't we?
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Well, listen, it's an important conversation to have in Pride Month about equality, dignity, and protecting the rights of every member of our community. Now, if you believe your rights may have been violated or you'd like an experienced attorney to evaluate your situation, got one right there on the screen. Liberty Law can help. Visit libertylaw.com, or you can scan the QR code to learn more and request a confidential consultation. Micha, it is always a pleasure to talk to you, and I always feel so educated after we've had this time. And happy Pride Month to you.
Happy Pride Month. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. We'll be right back.